Well, today the Great Salt Lake Commissioner addressed the progress, challenges, and concerns of the big Great Salt Lake and the challenges again that it faces. However, in his remarks, he remained optimistic. Here's ABC4's Kaylee Ann with more.
Even though the Great Salt Lake is at lower levels in its history, but not the lowest, Commissioner Steed says its future is promising.
I'm happy to report that salinity levels actually are incredibly healthy, and that gives us all great hope when it comes to the various things that we worry about on Great Salt Lake.
Latest data from Thursday morning shows the lake currently sits at 4193.3 feet above sea level on the south arm and 4190.8 feet above sea level on the north arm.
Obviously, that's lower than we'd like to see it, and that's something that gives us all pause and something that gives us motivation to work even harder to get things right on Great Salt Lake.
A big obstacle that takes up a lot of resources is acres of invasive water-sucking plants like Phragmites.
We're losing water to those plants. And consider this, I mean, I went out to the shores of Great Salt Lake. The Phragmites was still bright green, meaning that it's still taking a bunch of water out of the system, whereas the native vegetation had already turned brown. We're not necessarily getting all the water that we could get to the lake, and that's something that concerns us.
Removal of these plants is underway. Because the water levels are so low and have been for a while, dust from the exposed playa or dry lake bed gets blown into nearby cities, causing health concerns among some Utahns. The commissioner confirms that they are tracking this issue very closely.
We have some good news on the air quality front. We have met our standards for PM 2.5. We have actually funded to the Great Salt Lake Commission's office $1 million directly to the Department of Environmental Quality so that we can install more dust monitors around Great Salt Lake to make sure that we understand A, how much dust is coming off the lake, and B, what's in the dust.
To help with salvation efforts, Steed encourages Utahns, especially those in the Wasatch Front, to conserve their water usage. Reporting along the marina of the Great Salt Lake, Kaylee Ann, ABC4 News.